students, you all are welcome to this video subject session of SS, where today we are going to continue from our last time's ongoing topic, which was the forest. Forests are broadly classified as evergreen and deciduous depending on when they shed their leaves. Now basically forests actually are classified into two categories, evergreen and deciduous forest, depending on when they shed their leaves. Some shed their leaves in autumn, some in spring, some shed their leaves in another season, and based on that we made the category of evergreen and the deciduous forest. Evergreen forests do not shed their leaves simultaneously in any season of the year. Evergreen forests are the one which do not shed their leaves in any season, whether it may be the winter, summer, or monsoon. What we talk about monsoon is a season where every tree should remain evergreen. So deciduous forests shed their leaves in a particular season to conserve loss of moisture through transpiration, and deciduous forests are the one which shed their leaves in a particular season. That is a season named autumn, spring, or any season in which they shed their leaves due to the loss of the moisture through the transpiration. These forests are further classified as tropical or temperate based on their location in different latitudes, and these are the forests particularly which are categorized into the two, which are named as the temperate and the tropical. In different latitudes, you have learnt in detail about the various forest types, and you all have learnt about the forest in the detailed type, the distribution and the associated animal life in the previous classes. Today there are many more people in the world than there were 2 centuries back. As we have discussed in the online session, that before 200 years ago the population which we are having now was not the same. It was almost 20% of the population at that time. So to feed the growing numbers, large number of forests have been cleared to grow the crops. To feed the growing numbers of population, what we have done, we have cut the forest and we are growing the crops on that part. Forest cover all over the world is vanishing rapidly. Forest cover in the entire world is vanishing, and simple reason is that there is an urgent need to conserve this valuable resource. There is a need that we must conserve the forest resources, the conservation of natural vegetation and the wildlife. Forests are our wealth, as we know that plants give shelter to the animals and together they maintain the ecosystem. Plants are equally important to grow our ecosystem. Changes of climate and human interference can cause the loss of the natural habitats for the plants and the animals, and changes of the climate and the human interferences can cause the loss of the natural habitats for the plants and animals. If we think where should they live if we'll destroy the forest, so for this more species have become vulnerable or endangered and some are on the verge of extinction. And due to this, more number of the species of animals, plants and the birds are now not seen because they are holding the record in the red data book. Now red data book is something by which government is taking the system that which species particularly needs to be protected against the endangerment of their species. Deforestation, soil erosion, constructional activities, forest fires, tsunami and landslides are some of the human-made and natural factors which together accelerate the process of the extinction of these great natural resources. In the next line, the reason is very simple, clear behind us, that what is the reason, that for what reason. The reason are the tsunami, landslide. Human made and the natural factors are the same, that they accelerates the process of the reason of the extinction is further the acceleration of the process of the soil erosion and all the factors. Now one of the major concerns is the increasing incidence of poaching that result in a sharp decline in the number of particular species. Poaching is actually known as illegally doing the hunting or killing the animals. Why we are killing the animals? The answer is very simple: to get their skin, hides, teeth, horns and various other organs which we are selling illegally in the market. The next line clarifies this only: the animals are poached for collection and illegal trade of the hides, skins, nail, teeth, horns as well as the feathers. And some of these animals are tiger, lion, elephant, deer, black buck, crocodile, rhinoceros, snow leopard, ostrich and peacock. This can be conserved by increasing the awareness. So these are the ones which can be conserved by not killing these, and we should spread the awareness for increasing them. There is another picture which holds the importance for us as for the forest fire. As let us clarify first this, students. California fire rages for fourth day, hopes rest on the winds easing. California fires, actually, what does it do? It has killed many of the species of the animals and the plants. Forest fires kill 41 degrees as California fires days, hopes rest on. 5 lakh flee California fires. These are some of the terms which are used, and this is the main headlines of the newspapers. California breathes easily as fire tamed, as fire is taming. California breathes easy as the fire is taming. So now next is California wildfire spread, nearly a million told to the flee. These are some of the reasons, students, which we can say that are responsible for, which we can say that are for the environmental only, and forest fire are responsible for that. Now another headlines which is given is kid with matches started massive US fire. Kid with having a matchstick. Now we can say that a simple activity or incident can cause lives of millions of the living organisms which are responsible for the forest fires. So students, for this session, thank you. Have a nice day.